You have entered the Chronic's Rabbit Hole, and Roger, Mora, and Thiago, our favorite metal family, thank you so much for your donation request this month, and you are bringing back Sabaton down the rabbit hole, which we love, and this is a new song for us, so thank you for that. The song is called Uprising, and this is the official live video.
Thank you so much, Roger, Mara, and Thiago for bringing Sabaton back down the rabbit hole. I can't wait to get into the Uprising.
Roger, Thiago, Mora, thank you so much again. And Roger, thank you so much for your write-up for your pick this month. We're very excited to see why this is your favorite live performance from this band. And this is what you said. This video is taken from the Woodstock Festival in Poland in the year 2012 with 550,000 spectators, over 500,000.
Wow.
Okay, the reason why this is so special is because of the subject. The war saw uprising in 1944. The Polish Underground Army began a 63 days from January 8th to February 10th. Long fight for the city while the Soviet army halted her advance while reaching the outer city. They led the German army crushed the resistance in the city. A total of 16,200 soldiers and around 200,000 civilians were killed, and 90% of the city was destroyed. One of the worst atrocities of World War II. So you can imagine what this song means to the Polish crowd. Oh my gosh, and it's in Poland. There's over 500,000 people. This is intense, and Poland went through so much. Wow. Can't wait to see what Sabaton does in honor of that moment.
Roger, thank you so much for bringing Uprising down the rabbit hole. I love history.
Yes.
I don't love the things that have happened in history, but I love knowing about history because I have a very firm belief that if we don't know about history and what's happened in the past, then we are bound to repeat it. I am really excited to see Sabaton because Sabaton has such a beautiful way of attacking these subjects and being able to bring history to the masses and get you asking questions and learning about these atrocities that have happened, but in a way that you can also rock out and have these shared experiences with everyone around them.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to get into Uprising. I'm really excited to see everyone live. This is over 500,000 people at Woodstock. This is 2012. Unreal. I heard about the Woodstock 2012. Like, I had a friend who would talk about it all the time because of just how massive Woodstock is. Wow. So Sabaton being there is just phenomenal, and I can't wait to see it. If you guys are as excited to see the 2012 Sabaton performance of Uprising, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more EntertheCronicness.
I'm super excited to have Sabaton back, and we both love history. I have watched one video of their history channel that Sabaton does themselves that I'll definitely have to do with you so you can see how they show history in a different way, because this is one of the coolest ways they do it with their music. And to know that we're about to see 500,000, like, people say 500,000, but I want to really see what it looks like here and to know that it is for sure. I'm very excited for this Uprising because that's a lot of people. And rest in peace to everyone that passed away at this unfortunate event. All right.
Wow.
There you go. Yeah. The fire. Oh, groove.
You remember when the Nazis was the rule on Poland? 1939, and the Allies burned away. The underground was a hope of freedom as a whisper. Sitting a spell, but they never lost their faith. Women, men, and children fight, they were dying side by side. Blood they shed upon the street was a sacrifice willingly paid. Warsaw, city and war.
Oh my God.
Whispers of freedom. 1944 held the dead again.
Oh, this rhythm and groove is incredible. Is that the same drummer Han has?
I think so.
It looks so different, doesn't he?
He does.
At least here, like, let us know, because maybe it's just a different style he's in right now, and that's why, or someone's covering for him, because that does happen. Like, Mark's getting covered right now from Epica because he's waiting for his kid to be born.
We
So,
just
like,
saw Neb Leviscaris, and they had a different singer who was covering because Zan is sick right now. So
yeah, things happen, right?
Things happen.
Because and still an incredible performer. It's not taken away at all, and this is insane just to see the swarm of the Polish people that. And I'm sure there's other nationalities there, but like the spirit of being in Poland too would be in there, and it's in like the DNA, and just how good this would feel to have this song going.
To be able to have that recognition of what happened.
Oh, absolutely.
And like these lyrics too, it's like mother and child were dying side by side, their blood stained the streets. But with this beat and everything, it's like you're telling a story that is, I'm even getting goosebumps listening to it.
Oh, yeah, there's so much goosebumps because you can erect a statue to memorialize what happens, or if you create a song, it's going to last even longer, and it's indestructible.
Yeah.
And it can go to the masses at any time, and everyone can experience it.
You can take down a statue, but you can't take down the music in someone's soul.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, see? Like, look how many people!
Spirit, soul, and heart in accordance with the old traditions. 1944.
Good basis.
Sunrise burned away. Painting street to street in a time of hope and desperation. Did it on their own, and they never lost their faith. Women, men, and children fight. They were dying side by side. And the blood they shed upon the street was a sacrifice willingly paid. One song, city and one. Underground whispers of freedom. 1944. Voices from underground whispers of freedom. Rise up and hear the call. History calling to you.
Oh, I know the people!
On the street lights in the city, broken many years ago. During a curfew, I soon was one size time to rise now. On the street lights in the city,
Sorry, there was a mattress and someone was, and it caught me off guard.
Is it far back?
No, it's like,
Yeah!
and it just, because there's someone here who's crowd surfing beside a mattress crowd surfing.
She like looks over, it's like, yeah! Mattress is like, oh!
It really caught me off guard, and I'm so sorry.
No, don't worry, that's awesome.
I'm gonna go back just a couple seconds.
We gotta see that in
But, like,
action.
Look at this crowd. 500,000 people.
Oh my god, like, I get a little anxiety with just how many people there are there, and I respect everyone who can be in those moments, and like, wow, just holy shit.
That is half the city of Calgary.
Yeah, like a third, because I think we got 1.5, but
Oh
like,
yeah,
but
so
still,
a third
that's a lot.
That's a lot of people just to like bring it into like understanding of how many people that is.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's insane. So like when he looked out in that moment's pause,
Mm-hmm.
he looked out, they looked at the crowd, he's like, look at everyone.
Yeah, look at the sea of...
Look at the sea of people.
Yeah, literally.
Like, wow.
What a moment.
Yeah.
And it seems like even Tommy's not there, the guitarist we usually see.
Yeah.
Like, so let us know, and if we're just off, then whatever. But
Maybe
like,
we're just off, but
this is an incredible.
It is.
I can see why this is one of your favorite live performances.
And I'm glad I went back those 10 seconds because he was actually saying something and he had a really good part there. And I'm so sorry that I got distracted right at that moment. But
We're here to hear you.
we're here. Wow.
Incredible. They do it every time. Yeah, just phenomenal. And like they are masters because of the way it makes you want to talk and then investigate and go check out other things with their
Yeah.
music and their History Channel every time we say it, because it's so impactful to have those stories floating in your mind when this music's coming out, because it brings out the triumphantness of it. And it always takes me being a soldier in all that hell, and then when it's at night and then everyone has their songs that they sing to like bring the morale up. And I just think of some of these songs that these people had at war that maybe turned into a metal song one day, and like that's what this makes me feel like. So it's like kind of, it is like a fantasy, but it is real history that they're using because it's still metal. And I just like, I don't know if they were busting metal in war. I don't know. So like maybe they were, and hopefully they were too, because that would get me going if I was in war, is having some heavy metal. But was heavy metal back in 46? I don't think so.
I don't think so. And when you're looking
44.
at 44, and like when you are looking at war and things like that, there are songs that were sung between people to keep morale up, because you had to keep it up some way or another.
no kidding.
And even in some more like dark
camp.
humor.
Yeah.
And camp feels and things like that.
Yeah.
Like even not even just in war, but in all areas, like people who they on ships, like in the
course. Even
in
sports
the Navy,
teams.
sports teams,
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah.
There's specific chants or songs that will help keep you working, help keep you in a pace. That's why they sing while they march.
Absolutely.
Actually, to
Keeps you in
keep
motion,
motion
and in rhythm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so this song was very much with that same rhythm, and I think almost all Sabaton songs that I've heard have had that marching rhythm to it.
Exactly. Such a groovy bass that do. It's just like, it's
Yeah.
very repetitive.
And so like they're saying, they're like war song, city of war,
Yeah.
dun 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 dun, right? And it's so amazing
man.
to see 5.5 like 550,000 people,
That's insane.
over 500,000
Over
people
500,000.
singing war song, city of war.
Yeah.
Like that was such an uprising moment.
It is, yeah.
And it's so impactful, and it hits you so deeply because, like what you said, they are bringing conversation, they're bringing awareness to these wars and these tragedies that have happened, but they're also bringing awareness to it in these triumphant ways.
Exactly, because like, look, we're still here, and like
Yeah.
everyone made it through.
Because you can talk about war and be like, oh my God, look at this war, how devastating and bad it is. Like, especially wars from almost 100 years ago now. Like,
Yeah, it's
44.
approaching there,
It's
isn't
approaching 100 years coming up.
Crazy.
Yeah, and like it's 80 years now that's been.
Yeah.
So you can kind of have these more triumphant kind of songs and feelings coming out of these wars, even if it was a tragedy that happened,
course.
because now you can be like, this is the town of Warsaw. We know what's happened here, but we are like, we're Poland. We survived this.
Of
we're
course.
we're thriving even after this, and we will never forget that this happened, because
Resilient.
it can never happen again. But the triumph of the resilience,
Oh my God,
and
the
how they
resiliency
can
of these
bring that
people.
up in the crowd of over 500,000 people, and have that resilient cheer, that chant coming through. Like, you didn't even need the microphone to hear them,
Of
and
course,
it was
of course.
just in you. So
And-
that was phenomenal.
And like with being able to see 550,000 people, when they said 200,000 civilians
my
were casualties, it actually gave you a real
Idea.
presentation of what that looks like, because it's like near half of the people there, and that's like, oh my God, that's how many people perish in that time frame, and that's like insane. If
That
you
was
really think of it.
63 days, and it
Yeah.
was 16,200 soldiers
Yeah.
that were lost, and like, that's a large amount. But then there was the sacrifice of 200,000 civilians. That's women, children,
90%.
90%. Like,
9 out of 10 people. That's just
we're
unheard
just
of.
civilians. And like, that's because of these instances, that's why they came up with like these treaties and these war acts, and like what you can and cannot do within acts of
Yeah,
war. Like, you weren't supposed to shoot medics, but then medics weren't allowed to wear their medic badges because they became
Sir,
targets.
Exactly.
So like, just because there's laws on war doesn't mean anyone's going to follow them when in war. That's why it's war. That's why it's so devastating.
Everyone always breaks rules and anything.
So,
some
like,
people steal, some people
to
lie,
have
some people
that
cheat.
exactly. But to have that visual of over 500,000, to see
Yeah, you
what
can
that
take
would
it
have
in
been,
that way.
it affects you in a much deeper sense.
Yeah, especially because they can't get the whole 550,000. So like,
Even
there's
on
like a
screen.
frame where it only has half. It's like, well, that's the 200,000
That's
right
the
there.
200,000 right there.
And it's just unreal. And
Mm-hmm.
thank you so much, Rajay and family, for bringing us back together and having Sabaton come back down the rabbit hole, because we love what they do,
Mm-hmm.
especially the conversations we have. And we are in kind of like a war watching movie type of feel
Yeah,
right
we've
now.
been
So
watching a lot of war
Sabaton really
movies.
fits for the mood at the house right now. So you know what to do, y'all, but we are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Thank you so much, Rajay, Mara, and Thiago, for bringing Sabaton Uprising down the rabbit hole. This was a phenomenal song, and thank you, Rajay, for this being your pick this month.
Yes.
Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Special thanks to all of our YouTube, Patreon, and Buy Me a Coffee members. Thank you for all of your support.
Thank you all so much for making it all the way to the end of the video. If you had a good time and you are new to the channel and you don't want to miss the next one, here is a very easy way that you can make it to our next one by hitting the subscribe button. If you liked what you heard on this video and you want to support this artist, then an easy way to do that is going right here. And I think we have a really good video for you right here that we think you will enjoy. Thank you all so much. See you next time.